Could 3 dates a day be the key to inner peace and happiness? Do you feel lost and confused in your search for true knowledge and happiness? Have you tried different paths, but none have brought you the inner peace you so desire? What if I told you the answer might be simpler than you think? What if I told you that the key to your personal and spiritual fulfillment could be hidden in a small daily fruit, the date? In the Zen story you will listen to, you will discover how 3 dates a day will start irreversible processes in your body and spirit. Get ready for a fascinating journey through Zen spirituality, personal growth and well-being, a journey that will lead you to discover the power that lies within you. And stick around until the end, because you'll find that what happens if you eat 3 dates a day is incredible. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to stay updated when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. On the slopes of Mount Fuji, immersed in the quiet of the Buddhist temple Zenkakuji, lived the wise monk Okài. With his beard as white as snow, and eyes that shone with ancient wisdom, Okài was revered for his profound knowledge of spirituality and his ability to guide disciples on the path to enlightenment. One day, a young disciple named Kenshin approached Okài with an uncertain step and a worried face. "Master," he said in a trembling voice, "I feel lost and confused. I have sought inner peace through meditation and prayer, but I still cannot find the answers to my questions. I feel like there's something that's escaping me, something that I can't grasp." Okài smiled kindly and invited Kenshin to sit next to him on the tatami, the simple straw carpet that covered the temple floor. "Kenshin," the monk said in a serene voice, "inner peace and true knowledge are not found only in meditation or sacred words. They are also found in small daily actions, in the choices we make and in the way we relate to the world around us." And so, Okài began to tell Kenshin the story of the 3 dates, an ancient story passed down from generation to generation among Zen monks. "Imagine," said the monk, "that you start each day by eating 3 dates, and make this a ritual that you never give up. You should know that these 3 fruits are not just a simple food, but a symbol of personal growth, spirituality, and well-being." Kenshin listened carefully, trying to grasp every nuance of the master's words. "The first date," continued Okài, "represents physical health. Dates, in fact, are rich in nutrients that give strength to the body and clarity to the mind. Eating a date a day means taking care of your body, the temple where the spirit resides. And a healthy body is the foundation for a healthy mind and a fulfilling spiritual path. The second date," Okài continued, "represents personal growth, since dates are a symbol of perseverance and tenacity. Just as the date thrives even in the most arid climates, so we can overcome difficulties and flourish in our lives. Every challenge we face offers us the opportunity to learn and grow, to get closer and closer to our true essence. The third date," Okài continued, "represents spirituality. This is because dates are a sacred food in many cultures, a food associated with prayer and contemplation. Eating a date with this awareness helps us connect with our deepest part, with our inner self. Because spirituality is not something abstract or distant, but it is a dimension that permeates every aspect of our life, our every breath." Kenshin remained silent for a few moments, considering his mentor's words. "Master," he said finally, "this story has opened my eyes. Now I understand that true knowledge is not only found in books or in the words of the masters, but also in the little things of everyday life. Eating 3 dates a day can be a simple ritual, but it can also become a symbol of personal growth, spirituality, and mental well-being. From that day on, Kenshin followed Okai's advice and began each day by eating 3 dates. As he chewed the sweet fruit, he concentrated on the 3 aspects that the monk had taught him: physical health, personal growth, and spirituality. And over time, the young disciple found the inner peace he so desired, reaching a profound understanding of himself and the world around him. But the story of Kenshin and the 3 dates does not end here. In the following days, Kenshin began to put Okai's teachings into practice with renewed vigor. Every morning, before starting his day, he went to the temple garden and chose 3 of the most beautiful and juiciest dates. He observed them carefully, noting their perfect shape, amber color, and soft texture. Then, he ate them slowly, savoring each bite mindfully, so as to be connected to the present moment and the world around him. As he chewed the dates, Kenshin focused on his body, feeling every breath, every heartbeat, every muscle that contracted and relaxed. He could feel the sweetness of the fruit spreading in his mouth, its energy flowing through his veins. It was as if each date was a small portal that connected him to his body and allowed him to experience it in a deeper and more conscious way. After eating the dates, Kenshin devoted himself to meditation. He sat silently in his cell, with his legs crossed and his back straight. He closed his eyes and focused his attention on his breathing, letting go of all the thoughts that surfaced in his mind. At first, it was difficult to calm his restless mind. But with practice, he began to feel greater inner tranquility. His thoughts became slower and less insistent, giving way to a sense of peace and calm. And so the daily practice of the 3 dates and meditation began to transform Kenshin's life, who felt more and more energetic and vital, more concentrated and productive. His relationships with others improved, becoming more understanding and compassionate. And above all, he began to experience a deep connection with his inner self, with his true essence. And after some time, while he was in the woods meditating, he met an old hermit monk. The monk had a long white beard and piercing eyes that seemed to see into the depths of the soul. Kenshin approached the monk with reverence and, fascinated by his resemblance to his mentor Okài, asked him to teach him something. The monk smiled and said, "Everything I have to teach you is already within you. Your task is only to listen to the inner voice and follow your path." Kenshin remained silent for a while, considering the monk's words. Then, he asked, "But how can I know what my path is?" The monk replied, "Your path will reveal itself to you if you are open and receptive. Pay attention to the signs around you, listen to your intuition and follow your heart." Kenshin thanked the monk and returned to the temple with a heart full of gratitude. The monk's words had inspired him to continue his journey towards self-discovery and personal fulfillment. In the following months, he continued to practice the 3-date ritual and daily meditation with extreme dedication. He also began to study the sacred texts of Zen Buddhism, and to participate in temple ceremonies. Over time, his understanding of spirituality and the meaning of life deepened more and more. One day, Kenshin realized that he was ready for a new chapter in his life. He decided to leave the temple and embark on a journey around the world, in search of new experiences and new knowledge. He wanted to share his wisdom with others and help people find inner peace and happiness. Thus, he greeted Master Okài and all his companions with a deep sense of gratitude. He knew that he would carry with him forever the teachings he had received at the temple, and that his journey would be guided by the light of compassion and wisdom. The story of Kenshin and the 3 dates teaches us that true knowledge and happiness are found within us. We don't need to go looking for them far away, because they are already present in our every breath, in our every thought, in our every action. The key to discovering them is awareness, presence in the present moment in connection with our inner self. This story also invites us to take care of our body, which is the temple in which the spirit resides. Because a healthy and strong body allows us to live life to our full potential, and to face daily challenges with greater resilience. Furthermore, the story reminds us that spirituality is not something abstract or distant, but is a dimension that permeates every aspect of our lives. We can find spirituality in the beauty of nature, in kindness towards others, in gratitude for the little things, and in the search for meaning and purpose in our existence. Remember, the monk said to his disciple, that eating 3 dates a day can be a simple ritual, but it can also become a way to embark on a spiritual journey towards our enlightenment. If we commit to practicing this ritual with awareness, we can begin to transform our lives in a positive and profound way, achieving inner peace and emotional balance.